Hey, Stay Active, Georgia. We are very excited to show off this very active city of Columbus, Georgia to you today. They've got everything from kayaking and whitewater rafting, incredible playgrounds and splash pads, museums, all kinds of things, and you can literally bicycle your way all around town. You get out there and enjoy this beautiful city.
Hey, Stay Active, Georgia. Well, you ready to take a trip on the RiverWalk, also known as the Dragonfly, here in Columbus, Georgia? I thought you were. All right, so we're going to go all the way north, and we're going to go all the way south. I'm going to show you as much as I can. I can't show you everything, but I'm going to show you as much as I can and give you as much information so that you are versed on the RiverWalk. So when you take it on, you will know exactly what you're looking for. All right? It's going to be a great trip. Let's go. So I'm here along the RiverWalk, and the story is told that W.C. Bradley established his first building right here in Columbus, Georgia, because he couldn't get his boats past these rocks, which is fairly obvious. So he stopped here and he built the W.C. Bradley building, which is still in existence here. And then we're told that he built north and south all along here. Couldn't get up past those rocks, so this is where he first built, right up above these banks. So let's take a walk along this awesome pedestrian bridge. Great example of what can be done with a vision and a plan and the right people put in place. This was an abandoned bridge here in Columbus, connecting Alabama to Georgia. And so they decided to make it a pedestrian bridge for people to walk across, ride bikes across, and it also connects with the RiverWalk over here in Columbus. The neat thing about this walk is you can learn a lot about history, because each of these awnings, as you can see, has a different color. And each of the awnings represents a different phase of history here in Columbus. Environmental green. I'll show you one more. Dr. John Pemberton invented Coca-Cola here in Columbus back in the 1800s. Of course, later moved to Atlanta, which is more famous for the Coca-Cola name. But also RC Cola was founded here a few years later. So that's just some of the history here that you can learn, and each of the awnings has a little bit of history that you can read up on while you're getting a little bit of exercise. Walk across to the Alabama line, walk back over here to Georgia, and then walk back up and across the RiverWalk, going through Columbus along the Chattahoochee River. All right, let's hit the RiverWalk and do a little bit of riding. Here I am at the top of the dam. Not sure what this old building was, but they kept a little bit of the structure that was originally here. These old bricks. And then you got this massive iron bridge that goes down, meets back up with the Dragonfly. Let me see if I can show you a little bit of this from this perspective. There's the water headed down the Chattahoochee. Here's the dam that they built to not only provide hydroelectric power, but also to create amazing water adventures and experiences on the Chattahoochee in Columbus, Georgia. Rafting, tubing, kayaking, canoeing, you name it. So here's another perspective of the Chattahoochee Hydro and the water headed down the Chattahoochee, creating those great water experiences Columbus is known for. Another great pedestrian bridge connecting the RiverWalk. All right, let's continue. This is the northernmost end. It stops here, and I'm gonna head down to the south and show you some more stuff along there. Whew, what a great ride. The Dragonfly in Columbus, Georgia. Get it? This is so awesome. I wish you were here with me in Columbus, Georgia. I have been along the RiverWalk riding, and now I'm here. Mile 5, and I'm headed all the way over there. Come on, join us. Get here. I decided to stop here for lunch and take a break, have some water. Not sure why. Maybe I'll move along. Okay. Seems like just yesterday we were taking out here with our canoe and kayak trip. Wait, it was yesterday. Silly me. No, seriously, great company, Chattahoochee Paddle Company. Took us out on a kayak canoe ride down the Chattahoochee, and man, it was just awesome. So check them out when you're here in Columbus. There's their phone number. Get it done. Great guys. So here I am at the Fort Benning Recreation Trail. The RiverWalk continues to the right here. This is the Infantry Museum. It's closed today, or I would go in. It was on my bucket list. But we'll be back to Columbus and do that another time. It's closed on Monday. Today's Monday. And here's signage for the Fort Benning Recreation Trail. Welcome to Fort Benning Recreation Trails. All kinds of information there that you can get. You can scan the QR code or look up the website. So I'm going to head up here towards Fort Benning. All right, stay active, Georgia. Here we are at the southernmost terminus of the RiverWalk in Columbus. I made it all the way southbound, and here's the start. Now I'm gonna head northbound. I made it all the way to Fort Benning. See some footage and pictures of that, and also to this security operation where there's a lot of military history that you can walk around and see. And so let's get going north on the RiverWalk towards Columbus. Start. So a little bit of directional help here on this trail. When you get to this road, it's called 10th Division Road. You see the sign that says Russ Pond. You want to stop for traffic. A lot of times they'll let you go and be very polite and let you cross. But you want to be cautious and just stop at this crosswalk. When you go over this road and you go to the right, you're going to end up at Fort Benning. All right, that's the Fort Benning Recreation Trail. If you cross this road and head to the left, you're going to end up at that Western Hemisphere Institute for Security Cooperation. All right, there's a lot of great military history there, a lot of monuments you can walk around and see. But just know when you get to this road, 10th Division Road, right is Fort Benning. Stay to the left and just follow that trail and stay to the left of the trail. It's going to meander through the woods a little bit up there, and you'll end up where those military monuments are, and that's the start of the Riverwalk, where I showed you that picture and did a little video up there. All right, so that's a little help for you there. Let's continue on towards Columbus. So here I am at the Oxbow Meadows Environmental Learning Center along the Riverwalk, and nice park here. It's right across the street from the Infantry Museum. I love these little signs here: jump, clap, skip, move. Trying to keep people active here in this cool little environmental park. And there's also a recreation park next door. I think you can play soccer, and there's a playground and a dog walk. Hop, toss, shake, wiggle. Imagine, create, pretend. Yep. Experience, right? That's what we're talking about. You got to get out here and experience all this. What an adventure out here along the Riverwalk. All right, continuing north, let's go. So here's a little bit of information about hydration along the Riverwalk Trail. You're going to want to bring a refillable water bottle. If you don't like to run out of water at all, then you could bring a backpack with some water bottles or refillables like this, and maybe a Camelback if you're going the whole way, especially on a hot day. But there are some water fountains along the way, courtesy of Columbus Waterworks. Thank you, Columbus Waterworks, for that. So everybody wants to stay hydrated on the trail. All right, very, very important. Well, this is a cool little part of the Riverwalk. Yesterday we were on the kayaks, so we were on the other side in the water. But this is that abandoned, I guess it was a loading dock at some point where they unloaded barges, maybe unloaded fuel. I'm not really sure. But it's a really cool structure. And I guess they're trying to figure out what to do with this. I think it'd be cool if they restored it to like a brewery or a restaurant inside these poles somehow. I don't know. So they're going to figure out something. It's in talks right now. So anyway, the Riverwalk, they built a bridge here, and you just ride along this abandoned structure. It's so cool. And then it comes out on the other side to continue the Riverwalk. Riverwalk, Columbus, Georgia. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That's an amazing, amazing thing. Even better, I hope you experience it live. I want you to come to Columbus, Georgia and get on the Riverwalk. Walk, run, bike, whatever you like to do, you can get it done. And there's a lot of history along the way, a lot of places to visit, so you can make a day of it and even more. But I thoroughly enjoyed that. I will be back to Columbus, Georgia for the Riverwalk, the Dragonfly. I love that name that they've named it now. So anyway, stay active Georgia, stayactivegeorgia.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube page, and please, if you like what we're doing here, share it away. Let us know what you think. Thank you. Stay active, Georgia. See ya.